Alright, what's up leaders? Welcome back to my channel. My name's Andy, and today we're going to be talking about what I learned when I launched my first YouTube video. Because I learned so many things just by making that one video. So if you're thinking about making a YouTube video, let me prepare you first, because there's a couple tricks that I definitely wish I would have known that could really help you, I'm sure. So let's just get right on into it. When I made my first YouTube video, I literally was just, the video I posted was me just messing around. I took my phone camera, I decided, you know what, I want to do YouTube and I don't care. I'm not afraid anymore, I'm not nervous, I just want to get going. So I literally took my camera and a selfie stick and I did a house tour of my old house and didn't even expect for that to be the video. I was kind of just playing around with the camera and getting a feel for recording and stuff. And then that ended up being what I rocked with, and I was like, you know what, we're just gonna do it. We're just gonna go for it. I think the video is still up. I might have privated it, honestly, because it's very long and whatever. But let me tell you what, it was the first thing I learned when I posted that video is that so many people are gonna be interested in your very first YouTube video. All the people that you know, all your friends, all your haters, they're going to be so, what's the word, nosy. They're going to be so curious as to what this YouTube video is and why is this person trying to do YouTube and you know what I mean? So you're going to get probably the most views that you're going to get on your first video. So that you're going to get at first. So your first maybe month or two, your first video is probably going to be your most popular because people are going to be oh my gosh, what the heck? So I think knowing that, I didn't know that, right? I just posted it and was whatever, let's see what happens. Go check out my channel. Let me know if you like it. And I got so much reaction. People at work the next day were oh my gosh, I watched your video. People that I would not even have expected, even older people were oh, I watched your YouTube video, blah, blah, blah. My parents, watched my YouTube video. It was crazy. I got so many people that actually watched it. I think my first video got 300-400 views, something like that. And then my next 3 videos got 100 or less, views. So use that to your advantage. When you make that first video, use it to your advantage because it's going to get so much attention. So if you can take extra time editing it, make it a video that's really going to stand for your channel if you can. And honestly, you're going to learn a lot once you start recording and once you start getting a feel of how it is to record and how it is to edit and how long you want your videos to be and how you need to speak and how you need to present yourself. You're going to start to get a feel once you start creating videos. So my advice is maybe create a couple videos. Just play around with the camera, play around with editing, get it right so that when you do launch that first video, it's just going to be on point and people are going to be okay, she's really here for business, because you're going to get a lot of attention in that first video. And if you could, before you announce your YouTube channel, make maybe 3 videos, right? So that, because when you find a new YouTuber, what do you do? Or someone new on YouTube that you what do you do? You go binge watch their videos, right? So if they have 3 videos to watch, now they're going to have more of you to watch, they're going to get a little bit sucked in, and they're going to have a real idea of what your channel is or what they can at least expect from you and your personality, you know what I mean? So when you have more videos, I feel that's really going to sink them in. So before you announce it to anybody, maybe tell your best friend, but don't announce it on social media. Don't be telling everybody that you're starting YouTube until you actually do it, because that initial shock is what gets the attention, you know what I mean? So if you could really just nail that launch and nail that attention and nail that momentum, that is going to be so, so powerful. And honestly, that's really the only tip that I really need to tell you, because you're going to learn a lot. You're going to learn so much once you start actually recording videos, and you're going to be a little awkward, and that's okay. Your first video doesn't have to be perfect, but just make it as best as it can be. So whatever that video is, make it its best. So however you want to edit it, you know what I mean? Do that. It doesn't have to be perfect, but it has to be its best. You know what I mean? I don't know if that makes sense. But yeah, I think that's really the biggest thing that I learned. And that's what I tell people when they reach out to me. I'm look, when you drop that first video, make sure you got it, because that's where you could really get people. And think about it. If you drop that first announcement and you have 3 videos, all 3 of your videos could have got 400 views that day, you know, or the first one got 400 and the next 2 got 300, 350, you know what I mean? Instead of like everyone was just on that one video and then everyone didn't take you serious after that, and now only like the real ones are supporting you, which is okay. Like, it's so okay to start out with a little bit of followers because they will grow. Like, I started my channel back February of 2018, which is over a year ago, and since then, like, I'm still getting subscribers to this day. I'm getting random people that sometimes reach out to me, not all the time, I'm not that poppin', but like that reach out to me and are like, hey, like, I saw you on YouTube, like, I really liked your video, I really appreciated your video. And I got so much better. Like, after the first like 1 or 2 videos, after I got like the shakes out and I got more of a feel for it, it really just went up from there. So like, you know, everyone says like, if you just want to do it, just do it. And that's really the best advice. Like, get into it and create that momentum. So that's really the best tip I can offer to you guys. There are a few little tricks that I do to like make myself feel better, because even right now, like, it's hard for me to talk straight on camera because I know like I'm such a stuttery person and I lose my train of thought and I ramble. So it's hard for me to like sometimes be on here. Like right now I'm kind of like almost running out of breath sometimes. So just like make little tricks. Like, I'm sitting on my floor right now, like you can obviously tell, but I'm sitting on my floor and on my nice comfy rug, and it makes me more comfortable because when I sit in a chair and I have my ring light in my face and my camera like all propped up, it makes me feel kind of like, oh my gosh, like this is so official. It's kind of like a lot. Whereas like right now, I'm just kind of like chilling on my floor. I'm talking as if I was like talking to my Instagram. And if you follow me on Instagram, which you should, you know that I talk a lot. So yeah, that's really it. I put perfume on before I record. Even on my Instagram, sometimes I put perfume on because it just makes me feel like a little bit more confident, a little more on it. Brush your hair, comb your hair, that's gonna make you feel better. But I mean, at the end of the day, like, people just want to love you for who you are. So don't try to like overdo it, don't try to fake it, don't try to be so articulate and just really like try too hard and be something that you're not, because think of the YouTubers that you like it's usually people that are just, you know, chill, and they make you feel like they're really your friend and they're a real person and someone that you could connect to. So just, you know what, get on it. I'm sure you have something amazing to offer, and you do. So if you are thinking of like doing YouTube for whatever reason, run with it. Like, you got this. And yeah, thank you for watching this video. I hope it gave you a little bit of insight, and I hope you take it into consideration really if you are going to launch a video, because I think it could really put you off on a good foot if you just like really create that key like momentum. But like I said, don't overthink it, because no matter what, like even if your first video sucked, even if you already like started YouTube and nobody watched your video and whatever, you could always like your next video that you're gonna put out is the only important one, not your last one. Your last one could have got 10 million views. If your next one gets no views, then you're nothing. So it's always about your next video, and that's all that matters. And there's always endless opportunities. So you just gotta like ask the universe, okay? Because the universe will provide. All right, thank you guys for watching my video. Follow me on Instagram if you would like. That's where I hang out the most. And I'll see you next time.